Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. To be quite honest, I do not remember what I did on the last gameplay, but I believe I have focused on this. Yeah, this was my main goal. So I stripped this down and we should have, although we have a bit of, what's that? Is that polluted water? Okay. But basically we have access to some crude oil. And that is very good because I have a petroleum engine. A small one, but it's a petroleum engine nonetheless. And I would like to send the duplicant out so that he can explore space and stuff. I'm actually going to send someone here to this destroyed satellite so that we can collect the artifact and also explore this area. So, what is my purpose for this specific video? Oh, he has a balloon. I wonder if I can do something, but hey. So, what is my purpose on this video before I continue? So, explore space. So, I want to send I'm going to try to send the duplicant here to collect the artifact and also to explore this area. At the same time, I am going to start making a petroleum production room, as well as an oil thingy. And oh, I need to remove this. And I will keep an eye on our phosphorus to see if it's going to. But it should take around 3 videos until we actually reach something interesting. If nothing happens between here and then. And that's it. As always, guys, do not forget to hit the like button on this video. Very, very important. Also, consider, subscribing to the channel and leave a comment for the algorithm. Thank you. Let's see if I can change the balloon of this guy. But hey. Okay, I can change the Atmo suit. Where's the balloon? Restyle. Okay. The overjoyed response, current outfit. Okay, and where's the overjoy? Peraí. Default overjoyed response. Oh, maybe I don't have. Okay, maybe I don't have the balloon thingy. Footwear. Can I change this? What's that? Stellar. Ooh. Okay, let's give you that. Amazing. Let's give you a red footwear. Do you have one? Yes, you do. Beautiful. Red gloves, obviously. No, that's not red. Oh, this is okay. And let's do. What's that? Okay, red and blue. Let's see if I have some red and blue gloves. I don't. Oh, I do. Beautiful. Footwear, red and blue, red and blue. No, but I do have that. Okay, there you are. Assigned to 5. There you go. Back. Oi. Wow. Okay, that's new. Okay. You saw nothing. Oh, you have your pajamas. Okay. Okay. What's your problem? Okay. Okay. Is it the ladder? No, it's you. Okay. How's things here? 134.8. Let's see if it goes up as usual. 9. Wow, it is going up. Beautiful. I like the consistency. Okay. First things first. Let's take care of this. We need Okay, no. We actually need... So, scratch that. We actually need petroleum first, which we don't have. So, on the... Let's go back. On this video, I'm going to take care of petroleum production. Thank you. Okay, so... let's start with the oil thingy. How are we with oxygen, by the way? It would be a little bit bad if we all of a sudden didn't have any oxygen, but that's not the case, so we're good. I'm gonna do something. Let's do... Not that I need this, but let's do that. That way, they can go that way. Good. This way, that way, they can go that way. Did you get that? Okay, so, oil well. Let's go here. Refinement. Stations. Okay. Oil well. Okay. So, I've said this many times, and I will say it many times more. I never make blueprints. You know, that's stupid. Yes, you're right. But I just do things on the fly. So, they're usually different from one another. But at least I make things more interesting, at least for me. So, let's do mesh tile. So this is to support this guy. What do I want to do here? I want to have liquid lock, because every time that you basically depressurize the oil well, it releases natural gas. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, we're gonna need insulated tile like that. There you go. I'm gonna need, but I can't do that. I'm gonna need War here. Okay, I'm gonna need to have ventilation. Okay, we need this to be made out of gold amalgam. Let's do this. Okay. And here's what I want to do. I want to have, so we need to extract oil, right? Let's do, so it falls here. Let's do it like that. And I will use, I'm gonna use something that I haven't used in this playthrough yet, which is that. And this is control. So basically what I'm gonna say is, you're gonna allow the oil well to work between X and Y, basically. So there's going to be a threshold, a minimum and a maximum threshold for this thing to work. And the way I usually do this is, let's do what do I want? A filter gate. I need one of them. I don't remember which one. Only lets green through if the input receives greens for longer. No, memory toggle. That's it. And the way I do this is, what was it? Memory toggle contains an internal memory, and it will output whatever signal is stored in that memory. Signals sent to the inputs only affect the memory and do not pass through the output. Sending a green signal to the set port will set the memory to green. So yeah, sending a green signal to the reset port will set the memory back to red. So basically what I want to do is, if the lower hydro thingy is triggered, it's going to do red. So it's going to be a reset at the bottom. Right, a reset at the bottom and the set on top. So basically I can do it here. Let's make this out of lead here. And I'm gonna do something like, you're going to set and reset. So if you are under 100 kilograms of liquid, you're going to reset, which will send a red signal. And this is going to fill up until it reaches this area, let's say 500 kilograms, which will then do a set. You know what I mean? So if it reaches the higher one, it's going to turn on. If it reaches the lower one, it's going to say stop. So that way, once we get this full of oil, we're going to stop the pump. We're going to stop the oil well. We're going to turn on the pump until this gets empty. Once this gets empty, we're going to say stop and turn on the oil well. Does that make sense? I hope that it does. Okay, now at the same time, and for that, I'm going to need a bridge. I'm going to say, you're going to negate. So what I want to do is very simple. I want to say, you're going to take the opposite signal of the pump. Does that make sense? Okay, let's cancel. Made it. The reason I'm doing this is, lead is free and abundant-ish. That means that I can use it. There, so they can go down here. They'll do this. And I'm going to do something like... see that? That sounds awesome. Let's see if I don't finish this, it's going to serve as a as a thumbnail. There you are. Okay, so deconstruct this. Now, there you are. What the hell was that? I heard something screaming. Okay. There you are. So much lead. Beautiful. Okay. That's oil well made out of steel. Are you crazy, my friend? It should not be all that bad. Made out of lead. Okay. Okay, there you are. Okay, in the meantime, so this is gonna make us have oily. Now let's do liquid reservoir. Yeah, probably do that. But so let's do something like this. You're gonna use this, get on top, and then we're gonna remove that. There you are. Beautiful. Who's? My God. Okay, come on, guys. One sun nymph egg. 8 out of 8. How are you, by the way? 137. Did it go down? No. Okay, good, good, good. For a split second, I thought it was going down. That's not good. Okay. Now. So, this is to extract oily. Okay. Now, I'm gonna... where do I want to put this? That's what he asked. Where do I want to put this? Jesus. I can have this area. Maybe this area. Hey. Sorry, I just bashed the microphone. Now, I need an area to be the petroleum production room. And I'm trying to understand kind of where it should be like the best one. Well, probably there's no best one, but I only need to have one building, so it should be here. Now, if we go to the the petroleum production thingy, what's it called? That. Now, it releases natural gas. Now, do I want to put it here? Or I can put it here. Probably best if I just... Okay, I can actually... Okay, this is actually pretty good because it's surrounded by blocked things, right? If I do that... And if I do something like... this... And if I do that, they're gonna step in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be like a good room, right? So we input oil, crude oil, and we extract petroleum. And in the meantime, things are kind of okay-ish. Right? Oh, I need a space for a pump. I can actually remove that. Okay. Let's do something like this. They're gonna screw this up, aren't they? Yeah, duplicates are experts in screwing things up. So, okay, how are things here? Kind of okay-ish. Okay, now we have this done. Let's also do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do something like... Okay. So you are going to insert here, and you're going to exit here. Hi. Oh, this is the water thingy. Got it. So I can go. You know what? Okay. There you go. Something like that. So it's going to exit through here, and it's going to end up here. And I can grab this thing here. Should I? Yeah, let's remove that. And mesh tile here. Okay. Now we are going to need. Okay, 790. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say power. Let's do a big one. That way. Trying to think if I should. That's a long way. Okay, first, we don't need this anymore. Let's remove that. And I can say something like easy. Okay, I can make, let's make 2. Let's do something like this. Let's do power. Power transformer número 1. Power transformer número 2. Heavy watt wire. There you are. And we're gonna stay with one to one side and one to another. So yeah, that should be a little bit better. And if I need to, but hey, you require 240 watts, watts. And Oil Refinery requires 480. More than enough. Okay, that should be good. For now, at least. Okay. But hey. Ah, okay. You have your own there. Okay. So, how are we? 20 minutes in, and we haven't done this yet. We have not done this yet. You know what, eh? If I set this as an 8, things should be a little bit better. Not too much, but a better. Okay, had to stop for a few seconds. Okay, there you are. Now we need to extract this, right? Oh no, pray. We first need, and I'm gonna change that. So if I do this, let's do pumpens. To grab the pumpens. Here. And I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that should be what I want it to be. Good. Now let's grab this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And I'm going to basically add the liquid vent there. So I'm gonna fill this, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing here. And if I do that, we should have this working as I want it to work. Let's see if I can, in the next 8 minutes, have this working. Most likely not, but who knows, eh? Okay. Let's see, there you are. How's our little friend here? Where is it? There you are. 149. Oh yeah, we're reaching 150. Beautiful. Okay, there you are. Time to go to sleep, apparently. You're made out of gold amalgam. Okay, I was smart enough. It wasn't. It was an accident. But okay, I was smart enough to put this as a... There you are. As that. You're gonna make that happen event... Oh, of course you cannot do that. Well, you can. So do it. Okay. Because you can go through here. Great, okay. That's almost done. I am going to... Okay, you have... Okay, let's do ventilation. Let's do gas pump. Let's do 1, 2. I want... Here. Let's do pipe out of whatever you want. Sedimentary rock. There you are. Then let's do something like Tunga. Tunga. E Tunga. Oh, got it. Building entubement. Okay. What the hell are you doing? Why are you picking slime? Oh, farming. farming. What am I supplying? It's the bloody cat. You know what? I can do one better. Okay. That will never be a problem again. Obviously, that's not true, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna deconstruct this so that the water falls today. I'm gonna do an 8 so that somebody does that, because we have other 8 things to do, right? Or priority 8 things. There you are, and then it's gonna be mop. There you go. Beautiful. Boomba. Maravilha. Nice. Okay. So that's about to happen. We are 2.5 minutes away from my 30 minutes mark. I wonder if I'm going to make it. To be honest, I don't feel... Oh, wow. I was going to say that it wasn't going to... I was not feeling confident. But... Not this that I wanted. That. Okay. Wow. Okay. How are we here? Okay, all I need to do is pay attention to this. Once it spills up, I can cut it. And we're fine. Here we go. Waiting a little. I wonder if the water level goes up and up smoothly. No, apparently not. Okay, so if I do this... Odd, isn't it? Okay. My wrist is hurting. Okay. You don't have power. You're strained. So... That is weird. You probably damaged something. Okay, so that's probably a bug, but okay. So if I do this, that means that you have 480 on one side and 250 on the other, which is rather okay. We can do that, and we're good, right? So split, and we're good. Okay, now how's that possible? Oh. Okay, 490. Is that the potential load? Weird. Okay. What's your problem? You don't have power. But you should. Okay, something's off. But what did I miss? Oh, that makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? Okay. So now... How are you in terms of... okay, you have more than enough, which is great. Okay, so now... we're just gonna make a vacuum here. I've reached 30 minutes. Eita caraças. Let's do that. Okay, there you are. Beautiful. Now we can remove the liquid vent. Yep. And as soon as we have, and it's going to be rather beautiful. 3, 2, 1, done. So I can deconstruct that. Also deconstruct that. No, we're gonna actually take advantage of this, but later. I'm actually going to have to say automation, Atmo sensor, made out of lead, obviously there. And there. Okay, got it. Let's now do very quickly an oil refinery there. And what should happen is you're gonna receive it here and you're gonna do it there. And you're gonna have an automation there. We're gonna say something like 5095. Okay. And I guess that's it. So it's going to be above 1,000. We are disabled. Yeah. I can simply deconstruct this. Or this is made out of cobalt ore. I can cancel this and do something like this. Material made out of that. So they're going to remove this, make one exactly the same, but made out of gold amalgam, which means that whatever's inside is going to explode. And we're just going to have another one being made. Wow, this is actually done. And that is to be done. And that's very good, because that means that I can simply do this. Remove that. And I believe that's good. So we're now with 1210. But you know what? I can actually change this, because we need more power here apparently, because we have 480, 240, 240, 240, and okay, this is 1210, and we're not actually connecting that yet. So if I say connect that, then it's going to be a problem. Yeah, 2, 4 plus 4, 8, 10, 40. It says 1210. Why is it 1210? It has 240 with 240, 480, 960. Ah, that makes sense. Now. I can change this like that. I can say make this immediately. But okay, so guys, I managed to make this. Let me actually... Done. So that is now done. So someone will actually come and do this. How are we here, by the way? 165. Kind of far away from what I need, but it is getting there. So they should actually make that happen. So, on this video, I managed to finish the oil refinery, which is going to be... Wow. It is in use. Beautiful. So they are now making it, which is amazing. And what? You know what? I can try to do something like this. So I can do something like with an end here. That way. I can disconnect that. Okay. That way only one of those two will be on, which is going to reduce the risk, so to speak. And now it's 730 plus 960. That fits. And that's what he said. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna leave the game here. On the next video, I should have... oh, we actually do have some petroleum. On the next video, I'm going to grab this petroleum that's currently at 74 degrees. And we're going to send it, Jesus, all the way up here. So that's going to take some time. But it is what it is. Guys, I gotta go. Thank you much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.